What's going on, everybody? My name is John Stamper. We are here live in San Antonio. It is Dr. Scott Luna's Breakaway seminars. It is Business Masters this weekend. It's been an awesome 2 days, and I've had the opportunity to speak with a lot of the great companies that are here. And what I love to do on day 2 is actually talk to the doctors that are here, get their insights, what's it been like, all the information that Scott is sharing and what have you. So we have Dr. Jeffrey Liu and Dr. Bobby Lamb with me, Las Vegas and California.
Yes.
So thanks so much for taking a couple minutes. I know we're on a break, but let's just get started. What's it been like, these being here at Business Masters, and kind of what your insights have been?
It's been amazing. It's been a wealth of information. The booklet is huge. He goes over a lot, but where I'm at in my career, it's a lot of stuff that I could take home on Monday and start right away with my team, and start implementing right away. And we see that the things that he's shown can impact our practices in a large way.
Yeah. So from what I understand, Jeffrey, like the both of you have very well established, successful practices, but when you look at the content here, what are some of the things you think you're going to use, like Bobby mentioned, to take things to the next level?
Yeah, it's a good question. We've been practicing for over 17 years now, and we're trying to fine-tune our offices. So we're taking bits and pieces and just kind of implementing to ours. Lowering overhead was a huge thing, too. So he kind of shows you how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how many operatories do you have?
I have 8.
Okay, and you have?
16.
16, yeah. So you were talking about, Bobby, some things on Monday. I realize you're still kind of here, but is there anything in particular that you're thinking about, like maybe right off the bat, that you may start to do once you get back in the next couple of weeks?
I mean, there's a few things. His whole checklist that he has for the assistants, the managers, in every position he has checklists that we can go in and start making our own, because I know they're going to give us that file. Dr. Liu and I also talking to the managers about the new treatment plan and how to present that.
Right.
And to convert those larger treatments a little bit easier, I think would be very crucial and very beneficial for our patients and for our office itself.
Yep. And the two of you are here because you have a colleague that is one of Dr. Luna's coaching clients. And from what I understand, the three of you have been in this mastermind for many, many years. What was it like? What did he say? You got to go see Dr. Scott? Like, how did the conversation go?
So, yeah, he's kind of like our guinea pig.
Okay,
we kind of send him out.
That's
no,
fair.
I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
No, we love him. No, we went to dental school with him.
Okay.
I was planning to come here like 5-6 years ago, but he beat us to it. And he fully endorsed it, and he said, it's refreshing. He's taking he's doing a consultation thing with him now too. So,
yeah. Was there a particular thing, like from 5 years ago to now, where you just thought, other than him maybe getting on you, but like just like with where you're at in your business, your practice, where you're like, okay, like I really feel like it's time to take things to the next level? Yeah,
it's COVID got in the way, but we're looking for something refreshing.
Yeah.
We've been to so many practice management courses to the point where we're talking to each other and saying they're all the same. They're just all the same. And Dr. Nocerino went in there and he said, hey, take this one. This is a little different. Yeah.
Speak to that. Like, what are a couple different things from all the different courses you guys have gone to? I mean, you talked about the processes and things like that and some of the specifics, but what else? What is Dr. Luna presenting, how he's presenting that kind of makes it feel different?
So like what I was talking before, he tells you or shows you how.
Yeah.
And the vendors are incredible. I think that's the biggest thing too. Yeah. A lot of the vendors that we go to before the different practice management courses, they kind of show you, like the issues, but you don't know how to get there.
Right.
You don't know how to implement it.
Yeah.
But he actually systematically shows you how to do that.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned this. I mean, it's brand new. They've been in the room since like last August. For many years, when Dr. Luna would do this course, they were not in the room. But what was very unique is that he specifically said, I only want companies in there that fit into his method. Mm-hmm. And so hopefully, that's what you guys are experiencing with having them in there. Everything kind of feels like it's all, combined as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, that's right.
So Bobby, 16 ops, like, what's your vision moving forward? Big visions or
retirement?
Okay, all right. I love it.
I want to hear how he talks about transitioning out eventually one day.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, so I did my second expansion to 16 ops in 2022 in early 2022. So we're still fine tuning that.
Yeah.
We got it humming pretty good, but with our mastermind group, with our small group of 3, we're always looking to get better.
Yeah.
So looking to get better is one way is to go to Breakaway. one way is to expand our knowledge and listen to other people that have done it bigger, better, and multiple times in different areas, in the country, and have helped other people do it too. So I think that's the difference with Scott too, is he gets granular with it. He's done it before. He's worked with so many doctors on doing it, and he's seen doctors from every level.
Yeah.
So I think in that way, it gives us a big opportunity to grow by coming to seminars like this.
So you guys mentioned your teams a little bit. You know this from experience. You go to a conference, what have you, you come back, you're all excited, and then it's the rubber meets the road. Like, how do you get them to move things to the next level? Because, I mean, as you guys know, like that's a big help. So anything that you've been thinking about while you've been here, Jeffrey, on like how you're going to get your teams involved with a lot of the things that Scott talked about?
Well, I think the biggest thing I took away from one of the biggest things is accountability. So how do you make them accountable? So the checklist, there's a way to audit it, and and then you have the team members do things also to make them feel empowered as well too. So those are the different ways that we're going to try, and we're going to hold ourselves accountable too. And kind of check ourselves too. Yeah.
It's kind of like the old closet in the dental practice, right? Like you guys go to a show, you get some new toys and and technologies, and then sits in the closet.
Yeah.
So it can be hard to stay accountable. What would you say to doctors in where you're at, right? Successful practice and all of that, to want to get to the next level? Like what would you say to them in regards to how this can really help?
Give it a try. I mean, you just have to kind of take that step.
Yeah.
Just take that step and give Breakaway a try. This course is a little bit for everybody. I mean, we're 17 years out. There are so many young doctors here too. It's a little bit for everybody.
Yeah. So when you think about the young doctors, looking back at your own career, like what it would be like, right, to have maybe learned some of these things back then.
Yeah. Probably helpful. Probably a little bit easier.
Yeah, I'm curious about it. Yeah, talk about that. Like, what I mean.
At that time, I don't know if there's too many things around. There's a couple other people. There's a few books. I definitely read a lot before opening my practice.
Yeah.
But I mean, if this was around, I would have definitely used the design.
Yeah.
I would have definitely used a lot of just the startup processes that he has developed and shown success over time, and it gives kind of a blueprint and a roadmap to success, especially for the young doctors that are kind of lost in that.
Yeah.
Hey, here's this one company that can help you in all different ways, and kind of just give you a little bit faster pace to get to what you want, which is ultimately a successful practice that will give you freedom.
So I'm curious from your perspective how a lot of the things that he's teaching is in alignment with patients' expectations now. So I think about the patient as a consumer. We all are. We work with companies outside of dentistry. We have this expectation of like what those businesses should look like, what customer service should be like. Have you guys thought about while you've been here, like how you're going? How's maybe your patient experience going to change a little bit with some of the things that you learned? Anything there?
Clarity.
Okay.
So for us, it's so much is in clarity of payment, in clarity of treatment, what they need, the way that we explain things. He gives us tangible things as in verbiage.
Yeah.
So he's going over the actual verbiage. It's in the book on how we can use that, take that, and create it for ourselves and our own team, and then modify it how our own personalities work, and then take it to the next level from there. Yeah. So he gives us a kind of a baseline for that.
Yeah, love that. Yeah. Jeffrey, any final thoughts?
Dr. Lamb, myself, and Dr. Nocerino are all from across the U.S. too. He's in that East Coast, West Coast, and he's right in the middle there. This pertains to everybody. It's relatable to everybody too. So. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your guys' time. I know Scott does as well, and probably more to learn the rest of this afternoon.
Absolutely.
And then back on. So thanks for what you
Thank
do
you.
as dentists. Really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep.
All right, thanks.